right, baseline, here we go. All right, baseline, 442, 459. So Eric will start the build and we'll catch up probably once he has everything ripped apart. All right, update. Matt's moving the hood. And Eric has the engine pulled. They're gonna start ripping everything down. I think Matt and him are gonna work on getting the pistons in, get the cam in. And then I know it's getting headers, but like I said, I don't know right now if it's getting anything else. I know those 3 mods for sure, so I'll find out more about it, show more of the build process, and update you soon. Here's a little look inside the engine bay. Hold. Off. We'll update soon. Eric's, I think he's getting ready for the clutch install. Matt's got the block over here and the pistons, everything, getting it all set up. I think I'm gonna
get 2 phones set up.
Nah, I think I'm done with the valve spring one for a while.
I don't feel like it.
I think Eric's.
Why don't you get that drone going and like fly into this engine while I'm popping a piston in? That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
He doesn't think of those things, man.
So, Matt's working on this car too. I don't know what the hell he's doing to it, but
Everything.
really?
Oh yeah, stage 5. F1A Pro Charger,
Damn.
rod and piston,
Mm.
fuel system, meth injection.
Wow.
It's getting the whole 9. P3 with a wideband.
All right, guys, back after the time lapse. Eric got the engine all in, seated. He's starting to work on that on the inside of the car. I'll show you guys the valve covers. Valve covers came in this morning. They look pretty awesome. Definitely pretty close to the color here. Looks really good. So I might even go to pull one up. Pull one up here. Pretty good match. Looks amazing. So Eric's gonna button up everything on the engine. We'll probably just check back once he puts these on and get a final look at everything. Like I said, it's not getting meth, it's not getting fuel or anything until it comes back for the Magnuson and the spring, and then he'll add all the other stuff. So all right, Eric's got the intake back on and the valve covers are going on. Get a little shot of them before everything gets covered up. You can definitely see the paint there on that back fender. For a little comparison, it looks really, really, really good. So I'm gonna zoom out a little. There's kind of what it'll look like. So looks awesome. So he hasn't got much left here. Start buttoning it up, we'll get it on the dyno. I'll show a final view once everything's put on, take some pictures, etc. So, looking good. All right, here's a final look at the engine bay. Eric's got everything done here. He's just got to add the P3 gauge. He's got the valve covers that we've shown. The AFE intake. And he's just making a couple final touches now. So he's going to start it up soon. We'll do a startup and then over to the dyno. Alright, Eric's got this one finished up. Just let the headers burn all the oil off outside. You guys a little walk around of it. The paint looks so good. Damn, sounds great. Going on the dyno shortly.
All right, 2018 Grand Sport got our full stage 3 package. So our full cam package, this got also a rod piston setup. Assuming he's going to boost it later. Got a Monster LT1S triple, set of Cook's long tubes, AFE air intake, got the DSX valve covers, powder coated them the same color as the car, which they look sick. Which I wasn't sure how they would look. I originally thought, like, 'cause I thought obviously that they would look good, but generally once they're in the engine bay and it's like darker, I just figured they would look black, and they don't, which is awesome. I think they look great. It also got a P3 gauge, and then everything else that goes with that. It baselined 438 and 458. I made one short pull on it. It was a little rich. I am about to make another pull now. Close the throttle a little bit up top, but 493. Fix that. No, we'll be right back. Man, why is this thing still like... You can always tell when your camera is like smudgy. If you see this glare, that means it's smudgy. So if you ever take like your cell phone video or a picture, always wipe that shit off before you take a picture. Because if it's got like a smudge or any mark on it, it does that dumb glare. And I don't know why this one is still like that. I'll be back. There we go. Made 500. Now this will make lower than our standard package because we did do pistons in it. And that obviously lowers the compression, but you know, once we boost this thing, it's going to be able to handle whatever. We've had this basically same setup handle like 1100 before. So air fuel was solid. Throttle was good. Put some timing in this thing. Let's see what we got. But sometimes GoPros just suck. Press record, now that happens. I take the battery out, put it back in, it's fine. Let's see what we got. We'll be back. I'm gonna let it cool for probably like 5 minutes. Probably not even a 5-minute cool down, but I'm gonna finish tuning wise tonight, and then I'll just make a cold pull in the morning. 506. This thing, I'm gonna make one more pull. I'm just trying to see how much timing I can get in this thing. Generally, with the lower compression, I'll be able to get a little bit more timing in it. So I'm adding basically a degree across the whole board right now. And then I'll make just one more last rip, and then if it doesn't get any knock and it likes it, I'll leave it and I'll make a fresh pull in the morning. If it does, I'll pull it out where it needs to be pulled out, and then I'll make a cold pull in the morning. We'll make one more and then we'll finish it in the morning.
I'm just making a pose. So.
Yeah, you're fine. I got no knock, so I'm gonna leave that there, and see you in the morning. All right, next morning, just got this thing all warmed up. See if we can make any more. Yeah, 510. You know, it's funny, I thought it was spinning yesterday on the dyno because this thing has stock tires on it. And just the stock tire, like if you're doing a cold pull on the dyno, the stock tires are rock hard. So I put VHT on it and it picked up 20 foot-pounds of torque, so it was definitely spinning there. I'm gonna make one more. Usually if it's just a stock tire but you're driving on the dyno for a while, making a bunch of pulls, the tire's warm, it's fine. But when you try and make a cold pull on a cold tire, it doesn't work. Same thing. was not bad. Like I said, this thing obviously has rods and pistons in it, so it's low compression, so lower compression, I should say. So this thing is ready for all the boosts. I don't remember what it made when it got here. You guys will know because we'll put it somewhere. Either way, this thing's sick. This color is awesome. I'm a big fan of this color. I don't know, it's just sick. Like some lights, you look at it, it looks like brown, it's like a purple, it's a very, I think it's called like black cherry, maybe, could be wrong. But either way, I love this color. It's a sick color. Not an easy color to find either. That's it for this. Later.